guys, this is Sasha on Simply Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my week 7 weight loss weigh-in. So first and foremost, for my new subscribers, thank you for coming in, and for my returners, thank you for coming back again. Anybody stop by, please feel free to subscribe, all that jazz. So today I kind of just wanted to make sure that I piggyback from where we were at the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, I will link it right there, as well as in the description box in the archives, our cards above. Blah, trying to get my kids out of the room so I can record this. But I put my makeup on today, got my black girl gone keto, which I think she refers to herself as beautiful girl gone keto. I'll link her handle down below while I'm talking. I won the shirt and won her giveaway. She's awesome. Her name is Erica. Go follow her. But yeah, that video that I posted last week was actually almost 2 weeks ago. I was filming a week in ahead just because at that time I was still doing school and a lot of planning, and I still am doing school, but I kind of wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on. So first and foremost, I had gotten down to 189.4 pounds a week ago, last Friday. And I was actually last Thursday, and I was so excited and I was so encouraged because when I weighed in, I was at 197. Well, Thursday evening, Indiana got the information that we would be not continuing traditional school. We would not be returning to school. It would be all e-learning for the rest of the year. And my anxiety and stress level went from about a 4, which I was managing, to like a 13. I'm very thorough. I wear my heart on my sleeve with my students. And what I found was not being able to see them, not to be able to give them a proper goodbye, not to be able to end things the way I like, just impacted me more emotionally than I realized. So the next day I was like still on it, on top of it, and I just was triggered. It didn't matter what I was doing, I was triggered. And I found myself like going to get McDonald's and Burger King. Now, before you hit the dislike and bash, again, this is a 2-week update in this case. I just realized I was not handling my stress well at all. So I kind of just took a break Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I weighed in this past Monday morning. And just to be clear, today is April 10th, so I weighed in on the 6th at 199.7 pounds. I think I can lift the picture of the scale right there. It was no joke, you guys. The fact that I saw a number that close to 200 devastated my spirit. Now, there's no way between Thursday and that Monday, physically, I gained 10 pounds. Let's be clear. My stress level and water retention is what shot me up that high. And it probably was maybe like a pound or 2 that accumulated, more like a pound and a half from the excess in the lack of working out. Like, I don't even think I hit 5,000 steps that Saturday and Sunday. I was shy of my 10,000. So I was not as active as normal and just in my feelings trying to cope. Now, the blessing about this week is our technical spring break. So I had a break from meetings, teaching, and all the rest of that stuff. And I chose to make some changes. And that change represented awesome, awesome, awesome results this week. So let me tell you how much I weighed in this morning. So this morning I weighed in at 190 pounds even. So no, I'm not at my low from last week, but y'all, that is a 9.7 pound loss. And yes, I'm sure that is a huge water whoosh, as well as de-stressing. Now, I did make some changes. I want to make sure I'm clear about the changes I made. I tracked my eating every day this week. My coworkers are so awesome. We've had fitness challenges, and I've mentioned it before. We've had fitness challenges since October, and we do weekly challenges. And so my goal, just to get as active as possible, was to fast 13 to 18 hours. I mentioned that before, fasted. And before I let a morsel of food get in my mouth, even water, y'all, I had to hit 10,000 steps. And I was able to do that 4 out of the 5 days. Yesterday, I just had to listen to my body. And so I was like at around 6,000 steps when I ate breakfast. And then I turned around and walked 4 miles on the treadmill. Dedication is so, so real, and you have to be determined in whatever it is that you do and however it is that you do it, just to make sure that at the end of the day, you are hitting your own goals. Like, my stress level, I had to tackle. So I went back to my reading. I think I mentioned this before. If I haven't, I have daily devotionals. I've been reading it for over the last month and a half, and I've really enjoyed that. And of course, I journal. I know I've mentioned that before. This is my 4th journal, and I have 2 more empty journals ready to go that'll end me out for the rest of this year. And I write. I put my current weight in there. I journal about how I'm feeling, the temptations, my ups, my downs, all those emotional triggers, because if I don't get them out, my body just holds it in, and that's not what I want it to do. So I honestly don't feel bad that I'm not in the 180s, because I know that the 180s is coming, because that's how encouraged that I am, and my low has been 177. So the fact that I'm still only 13 pounds from my low and still in the 100s, which I did not ever achieve until I got in my 30s. Let's be clear. I had not been in the 100s since I was like 16 years old. And now in my 30s, I can say I'm in the 100s. So I'm not going to sit there and bash myself and be negative, but I'm going to acknowledge where I am not meeting the mark so that I can still hit my goal. My goal is still to ultimately end up between like 155 and 170, depending on how my body takes. I have lost a lot of my muscle definition with not consistently sticking to keto. And it's been a struggle, but I've been doing HIIT workouts, which I will kind of show my workouts here. So those are some of the examples of the HIIT workouts I've been doing. Of course, I've been on the treadmill. I did have the hip injury, but slowly but surely I've been building my stamina and been able to jog about a mile. I don't do it all the time. I definitely don't run every day. I walk. I can walk anywhere between a 3 and a 4.0 mile. It just depends on if I've iced my hip, how my hip is feeling, how I'm feeling, and what all I want to tackle that day as far as fitness-wise. But every single day this week, I have hit 20,000 steps or more. So I like giving myself a pat on the back, because that's a huge goal that I set out to really dive in and get back moving. I know we are social distancing, we are in quarantine, but I want to walk out of this mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely physically stronger than when I began. And I realized that a lot of the stuff, the unknown, was causing me to question things that I've been so secure and solid on, and setting me back instead of pushing me forward. So can't have all that. Sometimes you have to reset, regroup, and give yourself a pass and just restart, you guys. Just restart and keep going. I have had some hunger this week, I won't lie. Following keto, I felt like it's been harder for me to do the 18-hour fast. I've made that twice this week, but I just keep my keto snacks, the ones that I can find in my local store that aren't sold out, and have alternatives like string cheese and like a little almond pack that I get from Aldi's, and that's been really helping me kind of keep my fats. My fats have definitely been like 80% of my diet, as well as the fact that I've been working out so much. I've easily been burning between 800 to 1200 calories in a day, depending on my workout, that I have to kind of reassess that into my nutrition as well. So overall, I'm feeling my way back. And I also think it's been a year, you guys, but I think I'll celebrate like an official year next week on next Friday when I do my weigh-in. But I'm pretty sure I decided to do keto during my last spring break in 2019. So this will be about a year for my keto-versy. You know, still managing mom, wife, life duties, being an educator. That hasn't stopped, just like on a little hiatus this week. So I think that helped, getting my sleep in. All normal things that I had not been doing for quite some time. I had not been resting. I definitely been stressing. I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. So just getting back to the basics. So that's pretty much it on this update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, you know I'm going to leave you with a body shot. Again, if you've been watching for a while, you'll notice that the definition isn't quite there like it was before. But, you know, I'm okay with taking my time to get back where I was, getting the definition back in my arms and getting more tone, listening to what my body is really enjoying and taking rest in there. So I'm really encouraged about it. It is getting warmer. So I do like working out outside in terms of I don't jog in the community, stuff like that. I have a treadmill, so I try not to do that. But I've got a nice backyard and space, so I'm looking forward to some different kind of workouts. Again, if you have some workouts that you want me to try, please leave them in the comments down below. I've been doing some live virtual workouts with people on Instagram, which has been kind of cool. If you have an Instagram and you're not following me, follow me down below at Miss Kitty 88, and also my personal one is Sassy Sasha, same as my channel used to be. That's where I show more of my family and stuff like that. So I will leave you guys with a body shot, and I will see you in the next video. And the next weight loss one will be next Friday. All right, bye.